Hey guys, Michelle from MS Tiny Homes. Wanted to share a new design we just finished for our client Julia. This is going to be her retirement home up in Maine, her and her dog Zeus. And she wanted to go tiny. She lives in a 1,500 square foot apartment now, so not crazy large, but she is ready to go even smaller and just have an experience filled retirement. So we wanted to deliver on that. She just bought her piece of land in Maine, which is super tiny house friendly. And so we're able to do this on wheels. She's going to bring this design to a local builder, and then a year from now, she will be living in it. It's very exciting. So we did, in as far as exterior goes, two skylights at the top, metal roof, standing seam metal siding for most of it, most of the exterior, and then walnut accents, which we have on this front panel and around the mechanical bump out, and that's where the water heater is housed. So as you can see, we have two doors. We have a front door here, and we also have a side entrance here. And we did that specifically for, I'm sorry, let me back up. This is on a 10 by 28 trailer, so 10 wide and 28 long, which will necessitate a wide load for travel, which is a little bit more of a cost, but we thought it was really worth it because this is a forever home. It's going to stay on the plot of land um, for the foreseeable future. So one move, I think, is worth the extra square footage she's picking up. So she agreed. So we did go a little bit wider, and it makes a big difference in a lot of areas. So just to kind of do an aerial shot here of the layout. She does have a son who comes to visit, not super often, but she does want to have a space for him when he does come. So we gave him a loft bedroom. He's very able bodied, and the ladder is no problem for him. So he'll have his own space, and it is on the opposite side of the house as her bedroom, and her bedroom is on the primary level. So she's on the ground level here, and he's in the loft. So there's a fair amount of separation, which is nice for grown adults staying under one roof, especially a tiny roof. So, but without the loft clicked on there, this is just the main floor layout. So you'd come in here through the main door, and you're in open concept kitchen and living room. You can go into the master bedroom. This is all closet space. She had a wish list for closet space, so we wanted to deliver on that for sure. And then the hallway down here to the bathroom. And this is what I kind of wanted to highlight because I really don't like doing hallways in a tiny house. It's usually like pretty dead space, but in the case of her and her very active dog lifestyle, they go for multiple hikes. It's their happy place in the woods, and they go in all weather. So I wanted to give them a space to come in alternatively from the main house into the side and go right into the bathroom if Zeus needs to wash off his paws, and then he's very contained, and then when he's clean he's released into the rest of the house. But too much of a chance. Having dogs, I know they will run everywhere except the bathroom if that's not the only place they can go. So even she could go so far as to put up a little gate here if she needs to, but that really becomes Zeus space there. We also put a built-in here, so no room is wasted, and that's where his dog food will go, his dog leash, his dog bags, everything getting ready to go. So it makes it a really functional hallway, though it is a hallway. But that 10-foot wide is coming in handy there because this hallway would be really, really narrow if we were on a standard 8-foot trailer. So kind of one of the perks that you pick up if you go 10 feet. So just to kind of give you a better view of what it all looks like together. Let me take the walls down. Okay, so when you walk, where is it gonna let me go? Into the bathroom. She asked for a larger shower. She's not really a tub person. She just wanted something that's got a pretty low step on to it, but it's a little bit more than just kind of a cubby. So this is a 4-foot long shower. And she is going to be on grid, so it's a standard flush toilet. She has a washer dryer unit in here and a small vanity. And then again, storage was the ask. So we have 2 wall hung cabinets and then a lot of open shelving here. So she really does get a lot of options here. She has the option to also put a medicine cabinet, which gives even more storage in here. And there is an exhaust I can't really see on the roof, but the limb is there. So when you come out, you've got the barn door, which is kind of a cool feature, and then you're built in here. And if you wanted to put doors on it, I'm sure you could. I mean, your builder can kind of change it up if they need to. But I like that this kind of doubled as a both door there. I just thought it was cool. But this is definitely a functional space for everything you need, just like right before you go out the door. So it's always nice to have kind of something to land on there. If you come in the main door, so just kind of backing up, this is the main entrance here. Let's give you a view of that. This is where you'd walk in to your nice big open area, and that makes such a difference when you walk in. Like even just from walking in here, you're going to feel a little bit more closed in than walking into the main area. And she really wanted that open concept. She was willing to sacrifice the dining area because she really mostly just eats on the couch watching TV anyway. That's just kind of her lifestyle, which is great because that gave her a little bit more space, and we were able to add this custom pantry because so many tiny kitchens lack pantry space, and it's so important. And this is very thin. It's only 6 inches wide, or deep, I should say, which is not super deep at all, but it does hang out right behind those doors, so there's no impediment there. And canned goods and boxes will fit in there. So it's sometimes we call that better than nothing. And then what we have, 42-inch TV, and we have a mini split that'll do her heat and her air. We have apartment size appliances, but you probably could do, I have this snuck over a little bit, but you could do a larger fridge if you wanted a standard. But you could also put more cabinets up here. So I kind of left that. She was like, I don't know if I'm going to want more fridge or more cabinets. So I said, okay, well, just think about it. That's the beauty of, you're not building right this second. You could kind of marinate with your plan for a little bit. And so you're like, oh, you know what, maybe I'd tweak this. And that's no problem. That's kind of the fun of it. So this is her son Nathan's room. And he lives on the other side of the world. He has a job in California, but he does come to visit around the holidays. So she wanted a place for him and anyone who may bring with him in the future, she says optimistically when she talks about it. So we have some storage for him so he can have stuff here, and it doesn't feel like he's just a traveler. He can actually have his own space that fits shoes here, and this would be probably clothing rod, so he could have some hanging clothes, and then whatever else he may need. And there's obviously a big space here if you wanted to put a TV, but I don't love putting a ton of TVs all over a plan, and there's already 2 in this one, so I didn't put a third TV in this tiny house, which sounds crazy to say out loud. But anyway, so let's go to the other side of the living space here, and she is a plant mom supreme. She said she has a ton of plants, and since becoming an empty nester, it has been a cathartic experience. So she said, please give me a place for my plants to thrive. And so we put all these built-in shelves here, and all these white lines here are strip lights. So at night it looks really cool when this is lit up. And then I originally had a window here where the pantry was, but you need a pantry. So I moved it up to a skylight, and I was like, oh, well, that kind of works out because that's going to hit those plants 100%. So I lost a window here, but I put it up here, and then I gave one on the other side too, because I thought that would give it really nice light for those plants no matter what. If the sliding glass door here or the kitchen window here doesn't quite catch it. And the colors, I guess I have to speak to the colors. She was like, I like modern, but I love burst of color. So I said, okay, I think I get that. That's I read that as shiplap and bold accent features. So you have kind of I don't want to say muted tones, but maybe like more natural tones on the walls and ceiling, and then your pops are really from your features, your cabinets, and your doors and the couch and that kind of thing. So I think that really works as a good merriment between the two. And then we'll go into her primary. And again, she was like, please, I know I have to get rid of some of my stuff, but I don't want to get rid of too much. I love my things. I've spent a lifetime collecting them. And I said, I understand. So let me just give you a wall of closets. And she said, that's maybe more than what she has now, though she's made some makeshift closets in her apartment, so I've heard. But this is a pretty decent amount of storage for a tiny house as far as closets go. And then the mini split is in the main room, so I do have a fan for her too. But if she feels like she wants to put a mini split in here, there's room above that window left there for her, and nice high ceilings in here. And there's that second TV because it is nice to have a TV in your bedroom, though your bedroom is 2 steps from your living room, but still, sometimes 2 steps is too many. So that is kind of an inside look at the house and the considerations that kind of went into it. Um, we had a blast designing this. There was definitely some good collaboration back and forth, and I think the product we came up with is really great. I hope it comes out as good. I can't wait to see pictures and to hear from the builders and what they think, and kind of if any tweaks need to be made, I'm here for it. So congratulations, Julia, on your tiny house journey. Step 2 is complete. Good luck with step 3.